everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 11th episode of Kage no Jitsuryokusha and Naritakute, The Eminence in Shadow. And yeah, let's just jump into the episode and see how this current arc continues to progress. You know, if, yeah, okay, there we go. I had to make sure I'm actually recording, so it should be good now. 3, 2, 1, go. So far, it seems like a peaceful day. Wish I could get that ripped. Okay, so we are just going full hot spring, okay. That's what I figured. Rubber ducky. I'm just waiting for, you know, a girl to show up. Probably our, blonde girl. Oh, okay. Well, we did have a girl show up. I mean, she was already here technically. He just walks in. I love the face of just like, I cannot believe this bullshit. The audacity of this man. Rubber ducky intensifies. Also, I couldn't quite tell with the towel and everything, but was that Alexia? I mean, I couldn't quite tell what it was supposed to be. But I do like how she didn't say anything, she didn't throw anything, it was just the shock and disbelief. It was good. I mean, she might do those things afterwards, but... It's just funny, because I was expecting somebody to, like, walk in, but she's just already there. That might have been one of my favorite parts of it, aside from the look of shock, you know. Bum, bum. Highest. I feel cleansed. Highest. Bum 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 bum. The goddess's trial. So, is she gonna say anything yet? And there's definitely Alexia with the red eyes. She's like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I handle the situation? Do I murder him now or later? But man, that is pretty good. Yeah, it's all good. No. That rubber ducky just losing it over there. God, this is trial thing. Yes. A fighting ritual, okay. That sounds pretty cool. So yeah, apparently she's okay with this. I guess it's all good. And man, has she got an amazing body. to help prove the point. Like, good God. I also appreciate there's no steam. Venom. That's how it goes sometimes. So I don't really know anything for sure is what we're saying. keep focusing on the stupid rubber duck. You're gonna drown like that. Oh, wow. So I can almost taste it. Outsider, how rude. No, thank you. No, I'm good. No, he doesn't roll that way. Yeah, he has a good body too. Hey, don't be a pervert. More than you got. Yeah, he's a grower, not a shower. We are doing this. My God, man. Wish I had that kind of just confidence in myself. I mean, you want to see it, we'll let you see it. No. I guess it can take a pounding too. This is absolutely insanity. Garden of Chaos. Well, that went nothing like how I was expecting it to go. I can respect that. But good God. Girl needs a haircut. At least some of it. I don't know what she was expecting. Probably not what she was expecting either. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. Yep. You know, at first glance, it almost looked like the audience or the people in the green spelled out something. Well, damn. How can I not? No wonder she doesn't like him. I just thought Alexia's getting more screen time and relevance. Oh, Natsume Sensei. Now that it took me a second to remember who that was. Yeah, Beta. Supposedly. Something is definitely fishy there, and that's quite the outfit. I know what you're focusing on. I mean, it's what we're all focusing on, let's be honest, but... I mean, you've got nothing to feel inferior about, Alexia. You're like the perfect size, I mean... Because Beta might be, like, slightly too big for my personal preference. Alexia's kind of like my personal max. For me to still find it hot, you know? She does not approve. You have anyone in mind? So yeah, they're not going to be friends is my takeaway here. Ooh, right on the foot. She is not messing around. Didn't even say anything. Out loud, you know. Pretty sure. You're stepping on my foot pretty hard. Could you stop? I mean, it's a beautiful foot, but still. No subtlety here. So yeah, they're not a fan of each other. I think they should kiss and make up. Oh, okay. I thought it was a piece of paper at first, and that was a switch. Gotcha. So much magical energy. Oh! Ooh, even fireworks. Boom, was waiting for it. I got that timed almost perfectly. Batteries. Answer the important questions. Oh, a medal. Well, yeah, that's definitely worth it. Yeah, it was a little bit on the nose, wasn't it? I was kind of picking up on that before he even said anything. Well, let's see what we get. And he may have a role to play in the end by the end of it. Next tin line, what? Yeah, you seem to like to bounce back and forth between the whole mob character and the opposite of mod character. Mob character. Fucking entries. I can see that. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, what is she up to? Oh. Very spy-like. The next ding. So how's your foot, Beta? Anya Rose. Is that referring to the Rose we know, or? Yeah, that name sounds familiar, doesn't it? So I guess he was signed up without his permission. You'd be wrong. Yeah, we do have some options here. That'd be cool. Go like a face in that kind of story. Yeah, let's not do that. Just blow up the whole arena. That doesn't surprise me. But seriously, what is he doing? I mean, it's obviously a distraction, but just so we can sneak down there and get dressed, or is he gonna like crash it, you know, to avoid his real self to go out there, crash it as his persona? Got to make appearance after all. Because you made Sid go out. Well, you didn't, but somebody made Sid go out there. I don't think he has. What's that about? There's the pose. Atomic. I'm surprised nobody's taken any action yet. As they should. Oh, it is female, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's go. But to say, the episode better not be about to end. You can totally see a Ponzu from that angle. Aurora, the Witch of Calamity. That sounds pretty cool. I would love to. You're just jealous you guys can't do that. I think he can handle himself. Lowly bandit. Yeah, you're definitely underestimating him. But we'll see what she's got. Pretty big deal. I am really looking forward to seeing how this fight goes. I mean, to begin with, a witch and a sword fighter are not very fitting to fight each other directly. We'll see. So basically, she'll just have to keep him at bay for the most part. I don't think you know what you're talking about. I think you're just talking out of your ass. Not a single one. But so was that man. I mean, it's a good day for him. He gets an audience, he gets a powerful opponent. Yeah, I was gonna say, is he riding it? Damn. Gotta get a little mole there. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely like an epic kind of fight. Very few warriors could possibly keep up with this kind of technique and not just get overwhelmed quickly. Gonna go straight forward, straight line, slice through. Yep. Boo! So, is that the finishing blow? Yeah. Man, he got that timing perfect. Sasuga said. Or Shadow. And drop. Or break, I think that works too. So, what were you saying about me being outmatched, sir? Were you saying something about that? Now it's Sid's turn. And now she's dead. Oh, we're gonna break everything. Can't contain me. So what are we doing now? Yeah, this is clearly a big deal. We have Delta and Alpha, I think. Really? Really? At least we get this end a bit here, which is always something to look forward to. This might be some of the most, like, least skin we've seen on one of these so far. Still looks good, though. Okay. Yeah, so that was the 11th episode of Kage no Jitsuryokusha Shadow in the Eminence. So, this was certainly an episode. I mean, our intro, like, the intro itself was interesting. Like, we're not, like, because we went to a hot spring. It didn't say there was, like, male, female, or mixed, did it? Did I miss that? I don't know. If it did show that I missed it, but he just walks in there. And I'm expecting some girl to show up because I've seen a lot of anime in my day. I know that that's going to happen. Otherwise, I would not go to this much time and detail and showing the scene if a girl wasn't going to show up to make things exciting, right? So, I was just kind of waiting for one to show up. He sits in the bath, gets comfortable, and, you know, I'm still waiting for somebody to show up behind him or something, and that doesn't happen. And instead, the camera just pans over. Because it's great, because it's kind of a double or maybe even triple whammy, because we get three things at basically the same time. If I can pause on it, pause on the frame. Right. Because we get Alexia, right? So we see a girl is there before him, so that was a fun little surprise. We already have the look of shock and, everything on her face, so we get those at the same time. And we get to see her naked, so we get to see the chest at this. So basically all three of those things happen to us as the audience at the same time. So very good how they were able to make that work out. But yeah, just the look on her face, the kind of wiggling pupils, the sweat, the shock, the confusion, it was great. And just not even a single line of dialogue until we come back. So I was really happy with that. And throughout the whole scene, she did not do any of the typical cliche anime things like getting mad, yelling, throwing things, telling him to get out, calling him a pervert. We pretty much got none of those. So on that basis, it was already pretty refreshing. But just also no Steam, right? I mean, I'm watching the Blu-ray version, so maybe the TV release had it, but here we don't have it. So I was really happy about that. Obviously, we don't see, nips and stuff like that, but I would never expect to. It's nice when we get to see those things, but generally, even in Blu-rays, you can't expect that in a non-ecchi show. Even in ecchi shows, it's not a guarantee anymore, sadly enough. But we didn't get that, but we got pretty much everything short of that, so we really can't complain. But it was just a great, scene where they both just have a nice conversation up until they start talking about Excalibur, and he feels the need to show it off, and we got that look back on her face. He even does that dramatic smack thing, and I think Alexia did it too off screen. I kind of would have liked to have seen it though. But just left like a boss, Like, how many anime protagonists would act like that? Like, I was talking before about Alexia and how she reacted very differently than you would expect, but even he reacted very differently, There was no apologizing, no trying to cover his eyes, no, nothing like that. No getting embarrassed and trying to cover himself. No, just the man's proud, what can I say? But Alexia has probably the best body of any character in the whole show. I mean, it's not really fair because we obviously got to see it in pretty good detail here, which we haven't gotten for every character. But, with that being said, I think it'd be fair to say she has the best body. I mean, she already has Hanakana voice in her. She's got the silver hair, which is my favorite hair color. She's got the red eyes, which obviously I like that because it's always very vampire-like. Like, she's just kind of literal perfection, I think I would call her that. But anyway. Which is why it was kind of funny, not a few minutes later she was kind of a little bit jealous of Beta's chest. But like I said, I think Alexia's is better, I know it's a subjective thing, but I would say so. But she started to bully poor Beta by stomping on her foot and all that. But I wouldn't mind a cat fight between the two of them. Get some smacking, clawing, punching, I could live with that, but anyway, we got to the main plot after that, which was the whole goddess's trial thing, where we summoned people to fight against the participants, right? Got some, a very blatant background character exposition, which was pointed out by Sid, our genre-savvy protagonist. But Sid was signed up against his will, but he showed up not as Sid, but as Shadow himself, and took down the Witch of Calamity. Like it was no big deal, so pretty good stuff. But I'm not quite sure what happened at the end there. Like, is it doing like another summoning? Like, did it decide that Sid wasn't challenged enough by the previous opponent, so they're gonna summon someone more powerful? Is that where it's going? It's the only thing I can assume about what's going on there. But I guess we'll have to wait and see in the next episode. I kind of hoped we would get some dialogue from the witch, but sadly we didn't. But I guess it was, like you said, the thing where you talk through the fighting, right? The fighting is your way of speaking. But yeah, good episode overall. I quite liked it. A lot of fun parts for sure, and even some cool fighting in front of an audience. But yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.